Okay, right, we're gonna work in arrangement view, so I'm just going to press Alt 2.
Arrangement grouping. Timeline, 5, selected on 3-audio, track 3 of 4.
Press Home to go to the beginning.
1.
And if you press up and down, you change tracks.
2-MIDI, track 2, 3-audio, track 3 of 4, 1.
Right, now to set the project tempo, I'm going to press Alt 0.
Control grouping. Tempo and timing grouping. Tempo slider 120.00.
Now you can use the up and down arrows to change the value.
121.00, 120.00.
Or you can type a value in.
Temp 30. Tempo slider 130.00.
Put in 130. Go back to arrangement with Alt 2.
Arrangement grouping. Timeline, 1, selected on 3-audio, track 3 of 4.
Now, if you press Alt 5, you can turn fixed grid on and off.
Fixed grid off, 2/1. Fixed grid on, 2/1.
Well, I like fixed grid on, so I'm going to press Ctrl 2 to make it bigger, wider, or Ctrl 1 to make it smaller.
4/1, widen grid.
So that's made it 4 bars wide. So now when I press the right arrow,
5.
Jumps to 5,
9.
9,
13.
13, etc. And if I press left,
9. 5.
Back to 5. So here I've got a music track on the clipboard, so I'm just going to press Ctrl V to paste it in.
Paste clip 01 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket.
Okay, I'm going to press Alt 3 for the details.
Clip detail grouping.
I'm going to press Shift Tab.
Transposition / transposition. Clip gain slide, high dash quality rate, clip RAM mode, edit button, reverse but, ×2 but, /2, segment BPM, warp mode combo box, tempo leader / warping checkbox not checked.
Right, so we want that warping button checked, so I'm going to press up arrow.
Checked. Tempo leader / follower button follow.
That says follow, which is going to follow the project tempo, so we leave that there.
Warp mode combo box complex collapsed.
And we're going to leave that on complex.
Segment BPM slider 130.00.
Right, now that's set to the project tempo, but we know the track is at 126, so we're just going to type that in.
Seg 2 6. Segment BPM slider 126.00.
Right, so that's that done. So I'm just going to go back to arrangement view.
Arrangement grouping. Timeline, 5 to 264.1.3 plus, selected on 3-01 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket,
You're going to press home to get to the beginning.
1.
And now we're going to press the right arrow a couple of times to go into the track.
Start 001 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket, 9.
I'm going to press Shift Ctrl Space to move the marker to there.
Move insert marker to playhead.
Now I'm going to press Ctrl Space to play from that point.
Play from insert marker. Play from insert mark. Stop.
Right, okay, sounds like that's on the off beat, so I'm just going to go down to quarter beats with Ctrl 1.
2, 1, 1/2, 1/4, narrow grid.
I'm going to move the press the right arrow once.
01 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club.
And then press Shift Ctrl Space.
Move insert marker to playhead.
And now Ctrl Space.
Play from insert marker. Play from stop.
That sounds better. So now I'm going to press Ctrl Left arrow.
Start 01 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket, 5.
That goes to the start of the clip. And I'm going to press Shift Ctrl right arrow.
End 01 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket, 5 to 264.1.3 plus, 1 clip selected.
So that moves to the end of the clip and selects it as well by holding Shift. So now I'm going to press left arrow once to shift the whole clip 1/4 beat to the left.
End 01 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket, 4.4 to 263.4.3 plus, 1 clip selected.
Okay, so now I'm going to press the home key to remove the selection and go to the beginning.
1.
Okay, we're going to change the grid size.
1/2, 1/2/4/8/16/1, widen grid.
Onto 16 bars, and we're going to press the right arrow a couple of times.
0 degrees of motion dash shine on left.
Now we can do Shift Ctrl Space.
Move insert marker to playhead.
Now Ctrl Space.
Play from insert marker. Stop.
Sounds perfect. So we're going to press right arrow a few more times.
1 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket comma 129.
And Ctrl Shift Space.
Move insert marker to playhead.
Ctrl Space.
Play from insert marker. Stop.
Sounds good. A few more times.
1 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket comma 193. Move insert marker to play. Play from insert marker. Play from insert. Stop.
It's a bit of an awkward place to test, so we do it one more time.
1 degrees. Move in. Play from insert marker. Stop.
That sounds perfect. So go a bit more.
1 degrees of move in. Play from insert marker. Stop. Deactivate loop.
Ah, we had a loop set there from earlier. So we just, I've deactivated that, so just press Ctrl Space.
Play from insert marker. Stop.
Right, and to show you how I set that loop, we'll just reduce the size.
8/4/2/1 comma narrow grid.
We move the marker to
Move insert marker to playhead.
so that's at this point.
Play from insert. Play from insert. Stop.
Okay, we change that. So
1 degrees of motion dash. Move insert. Play from insert marker. Stop.
right, we'll leave it there. So just make sure it. Hang on.
Play from insert. Stop.
Yep, that's okay. So now we're going to just hold Shift and right arrow.
1 degrees of motion dash shine on left bracket 7th heaven club mix right bracket comma 249 to 251 comma 1 clip selected.
We're going to set a loop with Ctrl L.
Loop selection.
And now I'm just going to press spacebar.
Play. Stop.
Okay. And you can press Ctrl L to deactivate the loop.
Deactivate loop.
It's worth noting in arrangement view, you only have one loop along the timeline, whereas in session view, each slot can be set to a loop. So that's sort of a fundamental difference.
1.
Okay.